Are you Muslim? Do you want one? Go buy one. It was brought to my attention that people are lying on my religion and making a mockery of my religion. Apparently, when I'm praying, I'm not praying in the right direction. So as you can see here, this is the Qibla app. Qibla is the direction of prayer, okay? Here, this little thing here, this is the this will show you, this is the Kaaba, okay? The holy Kaaba. This will show you the direction of prayer. You see that? That's the direction of prayer. I was praying here, this is the direction. Okay, this is the Qibla. Okay? My husband's been Muslim his whole entire life, okay? No, he's not perfect, but doesn't matter. He knows the direction of prayer, I'm pretty sure, okay? It's saying we don't know, who are not even Muslim, have not prayed a day in their life, are Islamophobic, and just plain ignorant and dumb. So yeah, like there's an entire community of bored people who have no life and no content. So they make content out of bagging on a Muslim for their how they practice their religion, when they're the biggest cruds on this planet. Yeah, ever since you reverted, this community suddenly became Islamic scholars, making a mockery entirely of the religion, like especially during Ramadan. Like, are you serious? Like, get a life. Hearing the Quran recited, I don't know, it does that. It gives you chills. Like somebody who sleeps with a child predator or a sex offender makes fun of how I cut. Like, okay, I'll recreate it, no problem. I didn't even have to cut the chicken. So I literally only had to tear it apart, like, and then I roasted it in the oven. It's a very common way of cooking. Honestly, just so over this person, this trash bag of a human. I swear, if somebody bought me a plane ticket today, I would go next week to Canada just to sue the crappy, stale leggings off of them. I would, 100%. My mouth is dry. I don't know how people like go to work and school and focus like fasting like this. I don't know. It's crazy. Like that just proves to you that they need my crappy content. If I have no content, then what do you have? So you're literally inventing lies just to keep your hate hungry audience eating something because they have nothing, zilch, no life. We can see your rolls in your abaya. And what's your point? I'm fat. Does it look like I care? They want to get you going. Well, yeah, fine. I'll speak out about their lies and their hypocrisy and their Islamophobia then. Doesn't chicken kind of fall apart in the same places when it's cooked? How they were both legs were even. It's not like I up close, like next time I'll up close the skin to show you the skin placement. And some places it was curled up a little bit. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Like, I guess I didn't have to do this, but yes, I did. Technically, I don't have to fast. Like, if I ever feel very, very unwell, or like, if I needed to, then I would, yeah. But that's between me and Allah, you know? I'm not going to like talk about it on live, and I'm not going to like announce it publicly, but people who are intelligent and have a life, they don't sit there and discuss dumb, weird, petty things and pick apart the life of somebody else and like make up lies and attack religions and like discuss religions during Ramadan, how a Muslim's worshiping when you're not even Muslim. I'm not going to waste all my money on trinkets when I can give it to the poor, which is what the spirit of Ramadan is about. It's about zakat and donating and praying. It's not about how many fancy decorations you can put in your apartment. Like, people who know nothing have the most to say. I'm new to this too. Like, you know, like I know it's like my second year, but still, like compared to somebody who was born and raised and taught Islam in a school, like I was raised Catholic, you know? So I took like cateches, I took Catholicism, like, you know, I could tell you a lot about that. Not actually, probably not that much. I always found like when I was a kid, I found that those classes to be a snooze. I'm not gonna lie. The spirit of Ramadan isn't talking about others. Exactly, exactly. There you go. People need to get off their high horses and stop being self-righteous. Like, it's just insane. But people are hungry for drama, like super hungry for drama. That's all people want. Whatever, backwoods babe. I'm not saying anything mean about anybody, so I'm gonna block you. Goodbye. Like another virtue signaler. I'm allowed to defend myself in Islam and talk about certain things if I want to. Did I insult any of these people? Yeah, they're ignorant and they look dumb when they say things that are not true. Every right to defend yourself. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing it in a super hateful way, lowering myself to their level anymore, you know? Doing something so immoral just to fatten your pockets. Like, do you know how much karma you're going to get returned to you? But that's a blatant lie. I wasn't praying in the wrong direction. That's mostly what I wanted to prove. I do have an app. How do you guys even know I have, before accusing me if I don't have an app or not? How, like, you don't know, you don't know anything. You don't know ish. You don't know anything at all, especially about the religion. You Google things to find out. Like, get a life. Are you going to judge how I look praying? That's so disgusting to make fun of somebody like in sujud position when you don't even have a camera and don't show yourself. Are you serious? And I'm honestly like so close to just getting on a plane and going to sue the crap out of you know who. I'm like fed up. I want to shut her up for good. I'm not kidding. I'm this close to getting off of here and booking a flight. Call me fat, whatever, I don't care. That says more about you than it does about me. It always will. That's whatever, you know? It's okay. I have the money to do it. I can do it. And I saw a tweet like of her like being like we like attacking Americans like we don't think of lawsuits right away. Yeah, well your 8 landlords did. They even bag us for sticking with you. Yeah, of course they're going to. They try to take any support system I have away. And then they have the nerve to say that anyone else is narcissistic. Have you heard about this like narc channel like going after Amber Lynn? She's like an older woman, like trying to be DC media, and she just thinks she knows everything. She picks apart everything about Amber Lynn, like everything. She goes after her weight loss doctor. She's insane. People can call me a friggin' animal abuser because I don't get them a bigger cage. I don't give a crap anymore. I'm like, I don't care. Yeah, I do pray and reflect, Sue Ellen. Don't worry, I do that. No one is perfect. Like, how many Christians watch me and never go to church? You know? Because, like, a true Christian, again, if you're judging me, then you're not a true Christian. Like, you like to accuse me because you wouldn't be judging somebody online. My plaque is on the way. It's been shipped. Everyday Mariam. We're having it sent somewhere. We arranged for it to be sent somewhere. So, inshallah, it will arrive. Fine. No, shouldn't tell you we're not Muslim. Who are these people to say, listen, I want to tell you something, okay? You can also Google, if you drink alcohol, you're still a Muslim. If you smoke weed, you're still a Muslim, all right? If you do a lot of things that are haram, you're still a Muslim. Yeah, I'm a Muslim. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke weed anymore. And even when I did, that's between me and God, and I repented for that. So who are you to say that to me? Just because at one point I was doing OnlyFans, or just at one point, like 2 years ago, that makes me not Muslim? Okay. This is a Ramadan message for you. Get a life, go repent, go find a spiritual connection with something, go find God, because if you find something like that in your life, you're not going to want to spend all day hating on other people and their religion. But quit talking about my religion during Ramadan. You're hella disrespectful and disgusting. And if that were me doing that to anyone else on this platform, I would be canceled for 800th time. I'm still wearing it. I'm still wearing the hijab. I'm still praying. I'm still Muslim. What gives you the right to pick apart someone's religion during Ramadan? Like, you're disgusting. Usually I'll break the fast with like a date and a little bit of milk, or just a date and some water because I'm so thirsty. And then I'll pray. Well, we'll pray. And then we'll have the iftar meal. And then after that, we have to pray Isha. My next prayer is at close to noon, a few minutes to noon. Let me check my app. Usually I just hear that's what's good about living here. Like, you can just hear the announcement, the call to prayer, and then you know to do your wudu and get ready. And yeah, 11:57. So it shows you like all the prayers of the day and the times. Okay, talking about religion, didn't Salah say he wanted to urinate on a Christian? Okay, listen, that was something private, not public. That was something, that's a fetish. It's not real, okay? Anything to do with fantasies, there's a reason it's called a fantasy. That's not real. You can't judge somebody based on a stupid fantasy, okay? So, yeah. And what is that excuse? Does he have a channel making fun of a whole religion? Or talking about a religion and picking apart a religion, or how a Muslim worships their religion? No, he doesn't. So get out of here. You don't know how to compare things. Like, no logic. And he's repented enough. He's dealt with it. Like, it's done, you know? So he might start making content again, but he's busy with other things now. Like, he just wasn't really having that. Like, he likes to do the vlogs when we're traveling and stuff, but it's between him and Allah. Exactly. It's done with, you know? But of course they're going to use that because they have nothing else. Nothing else. He has the biggest cage here. Okay, so stop coming in here with your virtue signaling and poor Howie. I'm not getting him a terrarium. I'm not getting him a bigger cage. So call the SPCA here in Kuwait. They're not going to give a crap. And hate me all you want. Okay, block me out of your life if I'm such a bad person. All right, I'm not getting him a bigger cage. Poor Howie, boo hoo, small violin. I can still be a bee when I want to. K Bella doing what she did just to get the attention of FFG, the approval. I'm such a pick me. You're such an idiot. Please. Yeah, he works a lot. He doesn't have just his other business as well. That's why they're zombies. They just sit there like, give us lies, give us drama, hate, foodie beauty. Like when they're, it's okay, Sufi. When their lives are more pathetic and just okay, Missy, that's nice, but you don't have to come and rag on me for anything. I take care of my pets. You don't have to come in here and be like, you know, oh, your hamster needs a bigger cage, blah, 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 like nitpicking. And I remember every single lie and thing you said about Salah and I will not forget it, ever. So, like, I don't know. Yeah, and I'm the one with no life.